welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to take you through a full day of eating, and I'm going to try to stick to just showing you what I eat because I can kind of ramble. So I'll show you what I have for breakfast. For breakfast I'm making some porridge, protein porridge made with the soya protein from Pulsin. I'm going to top it with frozen berries, flax seeds and PB Fit powder, and then I'm sweetening it with apple and apricot puree.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you.
So this is the final product of my breakfast. So we've got the frozen berries, we've got the peanut butter powder on top of the oats, and we've got the flax seeds. Yum. I don't know about everyone else, but I love having porridge every single day. It just fills me up. You can top it with loads of stuff. It tastes good, it's warming. In summer you can make cold oats, overnight oats. So good. Just like so many different ways. So let's give this a try. Let me give it a bit. Hold on, gotta get a berry. Can't go wrong with a bowl of oats. And then it'll look like that.
Yeah.
And then you literally just make sure it's in focus. You just touch the screen and it focuses.
Okay, well you help me out when we want me to do it. Sorry. Yes, I'm filming. Stop! I'm not the best person.
And you zoomed in as well.
Did I?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to have my drink now?
Yeah, go on, have your soya hot chocolate.
I'm going to be on the thing.
You're not. And then soy cappuccino.
Some water if you want it.
Yeah.
What's that?
I can't remember what I got now.
I mean, smoked avocados.
Pussycat. So I'm debating whether to do a talk on overcoming eating problems in this video. I asked you guys on Instagram and you said that you wanted me to do it, but I don't know whether I should. Sort of overcoming eating issues and things like that, but you'll know anyway in this video if I do it or not. But I'm sort of walking, just thinking about it, and I don't know, is it something that you guys want to see? Well, you're going to see in this video anyway if I decide to do it or not, so I'll see you in a bit. Still trying to get used to this talking to a camera in public thing. It's a bit awkward. Whenever I see someone coming, I'm like, bless me. So I thought I'd come and speak a little bit on here about what I was just saying. So I think I'm going to do a full video on this, but essentially my advice to anyone is everyone's different and there's never going to be two exact same stories of how people deal with things or their situation and things like that. So whatever works for someone else might not work for you, or what doesn't work for them might work for you. So it's about just trying different things. So some people go see counsellors, some people talk to people, some people deal it with themselves. It just depends, and my advice would be try absolutely everything because you don't know what will help you. But the first step as well is getting out of your comfort zone. So for me, when I was suffering, it was pushing myself to do something new or try a new food or a food that I had a fear of, just trying a bit of it and increasing the amount. So it's almost like testing your eating disorder and testing yourself to a new limit, and overcoming something as well. So yeah, that would be my main advice that I sort of remember so vividly changing. But I'll do a full video on this, I think, because it's just too much to do in a shortcut like this. So yeah, tell me if that's something you want. Right, before I make dinner in a moment, I'm gonna have a pre-dinner snack of a mango chopped up, which looks glorious. If you didn't know, mango is my favourite fruit. I think, no, it is. It is my favourite fruit. I can't wait to tuck into this. For dinner, I've made like a loaded potato nacho dish. So we've got Japanese sweet potato sliced like really thinly. Then I've got a whole bed of lettuce. Then I have black beans underneath here, if you can see. Black beans, refried black beans I made myself. Got sweet corn, got cherry tomatoes, got avocado. And then I fried up some thinly sliced tofu with some paprika and topped it with peri peri hummus and chives. So this looks so good. I cannot wait to tuck in. Tell me if you want this recipe for this tofu. It's super easy, but it tastes so good. Like honestly, it tastes so good. And it's like done within, I think like 2 minutes or something ridiculous. Tell me, let me know. By the way, I got changed into my dungarees because it began to get really hot, so I changed and now I'm going to tuck in. I'm gonna balance you guys on my water, so in a bit of the tofu, bit of the black bean, get potato nacho, dip it in the hummus, get a bit of the black bean, a bit of the sweet corn, I'm gonna do a recipe video on this because it's so good. Honestly, it's so good. Not to toot my own horn, but it is. So while I'm here, I thought I would continue on with what I was talking about earlier with overcoming eating problems. Another thing is, the first thing you need to do is realise that you have one and have an issue and accept it. That's the first move to recovering and like overcoming it, because if you haven't accepted that you've got a problem, then it's almost fighting your first battle, accepting that you've got a problem and trying to get help and move on. That is the first. Once you've done that, you're already halfway there, because that's a big step. For me,
by the way. Got a couch. We got was like
right. Where was I? I was outside, and I was eating my I was eating when I was discussing this, and you can tell I'm still camera shy because I stopped talking because I heard neighbours next door come out, and I was just like, oh, I can't if they hear me. I'm just talking to myself, but I'm talking to the camera, but I don't know which one sounds worse or more weird, me talking to a camera or myself. Probably equally as bad. So I thought I probably have to stop and come in and finish this chat. So that's why I'm here now. Okay, so where was I? I was saying about overcoming these things. The best way to sort of start with dealing with it and overcoming it and going to recover is understanding that you do have a problem and accepting it. Because when I suffered from an eating disorder, the one thing that for like over a year is that I wouldn't accept that I had a problem, and I would tell myself I'm fine this way, I'm fine eating the way I am, I'm fine. That I used to just eat, go through phases, and bless my friends, they went through some weird times with me. I would go through phases where I would eat only just one food group, and that's not even an exaggeration. I would literally only eat tinned tomatoes, or I'd literally only eat juice or drink juice, and I would do that for like months on end, and it wouldn't be for ages until I ate something else or even would accept myself to do something else and eat a proper way. So once you accept that you do have an issue, that's when you can move on and move to the part of figuring out how you can get past this and deal with it. And that's the first goal, seriously. Once you do that, then you can get your head a bit more clear of what's next and what's best for you. I hope that makes a bit more sense. And I'll do a full video on this, I think, if any of you want it. Obviously I'm not going to do it if no one's interested or no one wants to hear it and stuff like that, but I think it's too much to just put in one video like now. But the two things I would say is, one, realise that you have an issue, accept that you've got an eating problem, and accept that you need help. And then the second thing is trying everything. Don't narrow anything down, don't eliminate anything, try out everything. Try everything and anything, because you just don't know what's gonna help you and what's gonna work. Everyone's different. Something will work for someone else, something will work for the other. So just be open-minded. So yeah, basically that. I just want to help other people realise that it does get better and there is a way out, and you don't have to be like that for the rest of your life. And food is too darn good to be missing out on and stressing about. And our bodies need it. It needs nourishment, it needs a fuel. And yeah. So I'm gonna go have dessert on that note, actually. But on my first dessert, I always have to have 2 desserts, or like one big one, but I'm gonna go have my first dessert. I think I'm gonna have banana with peanut butter, but we shall see. So I'll see you in the next clip. Before we go on the other clip, by the way, I just realised that stuff over there, all that mess, is from Lily's. That's ice cream tubs. And then I've got samples there of ice cream tubs. Hoover, I think that's a Christmas tree. This is my sister's old room, so it's sort of been a dumping ground for like Lily's stuff. And I've also got ice cream packaging here, tubs, ingredients, things, my posters. So yeah, we're not like, it looks bad, but it's all my work stuff. I need to figure out what I need to do with that, but like for the moment it's a dumping ground for my business. But yeah, I'll see you in the next clip now. I actually will see you in the next clip. Right, for my first bit of dessert, because I know I'm gonna have another something else, I've made banana-like sandwiches with peanut butter. Quick, simple, and super yummy.
Teach me real life. Like, I'm smaller than a lot of people, but like,
You gotta ignore like Charlie over there, like that.
I don't.
Right, I don't know if this is gonna be my last because I just feel like some fruit, but I don't feel like it's gonna fill me up. So I'm gonna eat this. I've got watermelon, banana, raspberry, and blueberry, and see how I get along. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. But until then, I'll see you in the next video, which I think will be another what I eat in a day, which I might film tomorrow, but I'm not too sure. But I'll let you know on my Instagram and keep you updated, and I'll see you shortly. Bye.